How's it going, ladies? The Bruce is up. I'm Sixkilla. Welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. We got the Temioji end in the last one. The first proper ending we've actually come across, I think, this entire time. Now, for the sake of completeness, we're going to jump in and we're going to betray them now and see what happens. This probably won't take very long and will probably end very badly for us, but whatever. Got to do everything, right? I mean, Clover will just leave on her own, probably. Everything will turn out the same, except they won't be able to leave with her.
1 minute remains.
I imagine. Betray. I still don't understand why they betrayed us, though. Because if they betrayed or not, they still would have been able to get out.
The Index game will now be displayed.
Yeah. It still doesn't make any sense.
Direct your attention to the results screen.
There you go. That's exactly what I expected. Now Clover can leave. And they'll be stuck behind.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I don't understand why they betray Kay either. Because they could have, Clover and Kay could have gotten out together as well. We could have, in this round, gotten Clover, Kay, Temioji, and Quark all out at the same time, and everyone else would get left behind. Which is better than nothing, right? Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. Bye! See you later, Clover. Have a good time. We'll just be here, hanging out. I got my coffee bag now.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Yes. Very astute of you.
Why? Clover, wait!
I feel like they were dicking each other over in the last round just for fun. Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? What do you mean?
The number
She means she's gonna get
door
0.
has been opened.
Yes.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
This is exactly what I expected to happen.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fists raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice. Okay. Well, that's that ending. I guess.
The number 9 door.
Yeah, how many times have we had this now?
This ends the Nonary game.
All other doors have been unlocked.
For as the game escape, please.
Yes, yes. Alright, come on. Okay, it's just a normal old game over. Alright, that's cool. That means we can go back and finish up some of the other paths that we haven't done yet. Alright, I already clicked. Like this here. Why is this not done? Solve the mystery of the two-headed lion. Oh, we don't know the answer to that, do we? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that shit. Hang on. Okay, I don't know how that triggers every now and then. This one here we might have the answer to. This is changed now. So we might have enough antiviral medication. Let's just jump in and see. I think we might be able to get through this bit now though. Because we know where more of the medication is now. This is our first run that we couldn't end.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results.
We'll just skip until we get to that bit where we couldn't carry on. Here we go. Immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunoglobulin.
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
There you go. This is a different timeline memory again. IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So we can copy the Excelivir in here. So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Immunoglobulins. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Who
Any
knows?
ideas?
Ice cream by the gallon?
I don't think you can fit a gallon in there. That's a lot of ice cream. That's it. I got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replicating machine.
What?
It can copy immunoglobulin, antibodies. Luna said that Excelivir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Excelivir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it.
Yes, that.
Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it. When I was in the lab. Sorry.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
Sure. No, Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
Good. We all nodded. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you can stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. Make sure you keep one in spare then if we can replicate them. Just in case someone else gets sick and we need another dose. Gotta keep those spares. Well, this should be interesting. I think we should get to a proper ending here. We might even go through the white chromatic doors this time again. Oh wait, we must already have been through them if the lab's already done, right? I actually don't remember. Was the lab a white chromatic door? I don't think it was. There it is.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here. See?
So this can copy the Excelivir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully lowered the small vial of Excelivir into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably that was where the duplicated Excelivir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Right. And pressed. Ta-da! Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Yeah. Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. Ah,
What
shit.
happened?
Sorry. My hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah. Just one, though.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it had broken, then we could have just made another copy. Before Team Yoji could reply, Fi spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand, but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. It's the bomb. Oh shit, it's the number 2 bomb. I remember the bomb now. Number 1 bomb was in the crew quarters, wasn't it?
Whoa. Really? That makes 2 then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I
Did you
looked
look down
real
here, though?
hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
We were all out looking for Alice. It could have been any one of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
No.
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane. Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb.
Team Yoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a...
Another one of
memory
these.
card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb?
We can
There
check
was
that
nothing
out.
like it here when we examined this room.
Do you think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes, I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. Could I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. The infirmary, remember? Shoot. No dice. Well, I need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
Come on, if I knew, I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We're running out of time.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
I want to see what's on the card.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Okay. Right, so we'll go back to the infirmary. Give them the Excelsior and then head to floor A warehouse.
Right.
And check out the stick in the machine in the infirmary while we're there, you know.
This ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and place it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be alright?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling.
So we've had no murders this time either.
Alright, everybody.
Everybody's still alive.
We can be relieved later. Right now we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Floor A warehouse is waiting. Alright, who are we voting against this time? Hopefully nobody. Hopefully it's someone who's passed out. Quark or Alice. Huh? Where's Timioji?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
1-on-1, huh?
Ugh.
They're just gonna betray each other, so there's no point talking about it.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally.
No, you don't.
You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then.
Yeah, but you don't care. You're quite happy to kill her. You don't give a shit.
I want to win, but I'm not that desperate.
Yes, you are.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Don't you dare click ally, Phi, or you will die.
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, that's unfortunate. You can't pick ally, though, because he won't.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
This will be a tough one, then.
If one of them can get the other to Ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good.
Yeah, right. I can't trust either of you fucks.
You're really gonna do it, right?
No.
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
You're both gonna betray. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Clover and Kay, betray.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now!
I feel bad for Phi, though.
Indeed. Shall we?
She's in a very awkward position. She has to betray, though. She's not really putting his life on the line, because Dio will always betray. Dio, Kay, Phi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. I don't think I've ever seen Dio ally. Ever. Counting from the left, Dio went in room 3, Kay went in room 4, Phi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6, respectively. They left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
With that settled, we head into the AB room number 1. Who are we against? Who's our opponent? Don't ruin my unspoiled idea of you, Luna. Please don't. You're the only good one.
30 seconds remain until Amberdeck's game polling closes.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary.
Oh, yeah, we have to allo. You're saying we should pick allo, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
Yes.
I know. It's not really fair to portray someone who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds remain until Amberdeck's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Gotta leave it to the last second.
1.
Anime rules. But it turns out she woke up while we were down here, voted against us.
Has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Amberdeck's gates now opening.
Good. Alright, we got this. I think. I think we got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not panicking. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Amberdeck's game will now be displayed.
Bring it on.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
We're all crowding around it, don't worry. Betray, 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 ally, ally. Oh my god, Alice is up? I was right, I actually called that. Oh crap, I'm gonna die. I called that. I said Alice will get up while we were in there and betray us, and she totally did. Though, I want to admit, I want to point out that I said Kay and Clover would betray each other, even though they both promised each other they would ally. Fantastic. I'm glad Fi picked betray as well, although we're gonna die, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Assigned, or please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Even when they're unconscious, we're not safe. Turns out. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No. That's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I'd never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic, Soparil. I blinked, and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, I felt my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. This is the second time we've died
Sigma!
like this now.
Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No. Why?
Don't you act like you care, Dio, you prick. My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all. And yet, there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Alice? The world was gradually going black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last moment, after Luna and I entered our room? And even if she was up and not sick, how could she kill us? You know? But even if she had, why'd she betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. Crazy. I can't believe I actually picked that might happen. Oh well. I guess we're going to jump back in there and we're going to betray Alice and just see what happens. And that will pretty much run us out for this episode. But oh wow, that's quite a long trip if we do that. Yeah, let's see what happens. One could run for a while by the look of it. It's got quite a long graph thing. But Luna's gonna hate us for this. You know? Luna is not gonna be happy. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting. I thought...
There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I picked betray. Instead, it almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Perhaps I'd been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to betray button against my will. Right, well, we should go see the results.
Really? We already know what they are.
No, do we just?
It's just simple math.
The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I turned away and almost ran toward the projector, anything to get away from those eyes. I'm sorry, Luna. That's the second time I've made her sad.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I'm a monster.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Go. Come on, please betray me. Betray me, Alice. Betray. It should be all 6 betrays. Betray. Betray. Yes. Now Luna can forgive me. Yeah. Yay, nothing happened. Nobody's getting anywhere anymore.
Points have been assigned.
Perfect.
Or
now we're all going to be stuck in here forever because no one is ever going to ally ever again.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yep, we're pretty much at a stalemate here. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes and looked again. No, how can Alice's vote be betray? That's not possible. Hey, Alice. She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where did she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprising confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
Me, a coward? You got some balls saying that to me after you picked betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible.
Good.
I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people.
I hope you're suffering greatly.
A result of my training.
You huge piece of shit.
I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you showed up right after we got into the AB room?
Yes, right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it?
You did it last time. Shut up.
You two chose betray.
We tried ally first and you killed me.
If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd picked ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray.
We didn't the first time, dumbass.
There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
We expect it from fucking Dio. And Fi didn't try and kill someone. She knew Dio was going to betray. Fi was totally justified in clicking betray. Because everybody knows Dio would click betray. Because that's all he does.
Yes. If Dio had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji.
He would never have done that.
And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed her.
Fi's totally justified here. Dio's a prick, but at least he's consistent.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that
Yes,
it
they
seems
did.
to have worked. If either one had chosen ally,
Knew that was gonna
the
happen.
other one would have 9 BP right now.
You guys are pathetic. You're all pathetic. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized there was only one word across the roster. Betray. Whatever trust we managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. That's because nobody is proven to be trustworthy except Luna. Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. That's pretty much how it's going to be. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You've probably already all figured this out by now. But we can keep going. We can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we'll never get out of here. We need to work together. I might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Okay.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Dio.
Well, in that case...
Here too, Fi?
Yeah, sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Even Fi isn't trustworthy. She might be to me, but not to everyone. Dio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
You're not the only villain here, but you're one of the worst.
Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it.
Everyone's gone.
Yep. You aren't gonna leave too?
No,
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know. But I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something, right?
My chest hurt, and when I blinked I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed through the warehouse. Well, that was a pointless round.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Yep, I know.
There is no set limit on usage. The
Yes.
ambidex gate.
Yes. As many times as we want, huh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over too.
And getting 0 points over and over.
Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet?
We'll see what color we are.
Do you remember
Why?
what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, shut up. I hate that bunny. Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. Cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
Damn, I can't go with it. I wonder what the others are.
They could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
We've got about 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah. Physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose betray. Including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb, while she gave Alice and Quark the Excelivir. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would have to work against them. But how do we figure out who it is?
Well, do you have any clues?
Clues, huh? Oh yeah, that's right, the memory card. I pulled it from my pocket and held it towards her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb
Really?
dropped it. Yeah, I don't know what's on it though. We couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
I guess we can't really use it then.
You're from the infirmary? Come on.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember. The infirmary.
Alright, we're gonna wrap this episode up here because we're out of time for today. What a cock tease again, you know. But hopefully we can find out who that is, and I imagine that this is the run where the code to disarm bomb number 1 is going to come into play, but I imagine we're going to need all the codes for bomb 1, 2, and 3, which we'll probably get from different runs. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking it out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.